Okay, Darryl Davis here. Want to give you a technique on how do you present price when the price in your market is going down. This is how I used to present it to homeowners. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Hanahan, if this is where the price is today, we have to price our property aggressively. Let me explain. When my son was a young boy, in the States we call it soccer. We got it wrong. It's football. We've got it all messed up over there. We don't know what we're calling things. So this is the European channel. Let's call it the right way. Football. So when my son wanted to play football, I decided to be a football coach. I knew nothing about football, but neither did the kids. They were so young, I was safe. Now, at the age of my child, he was about 6 years old, and at that age in the States, we don't worry about sides and positions. Everybody does what we call is the beehive technique, which means wherever the ball is, all the kids from both teams run to the ball like bees on a beehive. So because of that, I told my kids, when the other team has the ball, don't run to the ball. What I want you to do is run where they're going with the ball. In other words, run past the kid, run past the ball, and end up where the ball is supposed to go. Otherwise, you're going to keep chasing the ball. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Hanahan, I say the same thing here, is that if this is where the market is today, and if our prices keep coming down every month 1% or 2%, whatever it is in your area, in your country, then if in 30 days, if we haven't sold a house, that means we're now overpriced. And then if another 30 days go by, again, we're still overpriced. So what will wind up happening is we're going to keep coming with price reductions. In other words, we're going to keep chasing the ball. So what we want to do, Mr. and Mrs. Hanahan, if this is where the market is right now, we don't want to price it here, but we actually want to price it where it's going. This is how we'll price it aggressively ahead of our competition. We'll get more buyers, not to mention the fact I would much rather have us have a bunch of buyers fighting for our house to negotiate our price up versus starting at a high end and having to negotiate our price down. So gang, that's the football analogy to help the homeowner see they need to price the property aggressively.